Yeah, I mean, definitely it was a wake-up call. Kind of when we were playing Stetson, we kind of hit cruise control, but our bats kept on going, and when we played Citadel, our bats stopped. So that kind of gave us a wake-up call. You gotta keep, like your foot on the gas. And today the team could swing it a little bit too. So I mean, if we stop hitting, I mean they could come back like Coach said and switch it around on us too. So it was nice having the bats awake all game. And I think we scored like 6 of the 9 innings, so or 8 innings. That was good. That was a big part in the game too. Then we took the lead, but definitely like gotta give my props to the bench. They're on the pitchers. Our coaching staff kind of gave me a little hint on he's getting tired and he's been starting pitcher guys all the fastballs. And I went up there and I was thinking fastball and he gave it to me. So I mean I gave my hats off to the bench and the coaching staff for that. I don't know. I didn't even look. I didn't know where it went.
There's no doubt.
Oh, we're playing good. I mean, it kind of reminds me a little bit last year when we had a run last year. We did, and it's good. We kind of like every game it's our new mindset to the next team. We're not worrying about guys that we played last week or guys we're playing ahead. Our mindset's next pitch, next pitch, next pitch, and we're executing well.
Friday night's a big night every weekend to come out and swing it, and I mean, you want to get a win on Friday night. We've always preached that here since I've been here. You want to win Friday night, and that's all. I mean, we came out and started out kind of flat, I feel like, but then we got it together towards the end, and we just kept pounding it on. No, sir. I think when we got in the locker room, we won. I mean, there wasn't nothing to be down about. We got a W. I mean, we might have seemed flat, but a win's a win, and it doesn't really matter. You just be happy you got the W, and then today just come out. We wanted to pile it on like we did, and it just worked out. We scored 16, I think. So confidence is up a little bit, but we're just having fun, man. This is honestly the past the week or so. It's just I can see a difference in everybody. There's just smiles around the dugout. Everybody's getting up on everybody, and there's nobody being hard on anybody. We're just having a good time, and I mean, when you have fun, you seem to play good, and it's just been working out for us.
What was the bench like at that?
That was probably one of the more hype. I've seen people in the dugout just to see him get an AB. We love that guy. He's been here for so long, and he's a role model for a bunch of guys. And it was a good time to watch him get an at bat.
It's a unique group of guys. Have to find different ways to challenge them all times, and I mean, it's good when the other team brings a guy in here that's got fantastic numbers, got great stuff, got all scout guys coming in to see him and stuff, and that kind of helps motivate a team that occasionally needs that or whatever. I thought our guys competed. I thought their young man was very good for about 5 innings, and we just kept scratching and clawing, and finally were able to put a couple things together, and we did a good enough job in other things that allowed us to separate a little bit. Oh, well, absolutely. I mean, just like last weekend with all the Stetson guys, I mean, they had fantastic numbers, and I mean, we're going to have to play our A game to compete with them. And these guys are very offensive as well. They got a very good offensive club too, especially a very good fastball hitting club.
When's the last time you had a team bat out of order there?
I never had that in my whole entire life. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know the rule that you have to catch it before you pitch to the next guy, and because I'll be honest with you, it caught me by surprise. I'm sitting there, huh? Why is he hitting after him? Did I screw that up? I reached in my pocket. I swear I'm telling you, because I'm thinking, with everything going on, did I do that? Are you kidding me? How I felt horrible. I looked, no, that's the way I've been doing it. And so I went, and I knew it had to have been on. It had to have been that. The board wasn't right. So it's as head coach, no matter what, that's my responsibility. It shouldn't happen, but I mean, the way it worked out, I don't know that it changed the game in any way, so to speak. But I mean, it turned our lineup over. Really, honestly, it's a unique rule that you actually skip over the guy that did. I honestly would have thought, and I would have not even protested that you call that guy out. You know, I mean, it's interesting, an interesting rule. I never, you know, it's what Rusty and I were talking. I said, I'll tell you what, I said, y'all better start watching now. I said, we get down to the bottom of our order where guys are hitting like $150. I said, we're gonna skip over them dudes. He was laughing too, you know. He going, no lies, you know, because he thought the same things I did. Yeah, that was a critical part of the game right there. You know, I mean, all you got to do is hit a 100-foot Texas leaguer or 9-hopper through the infield, and whew, you know, I mean, you know, we had just fought back and done some things, and you know, I mean, heck, it was huge to get out of that inning, and then to, you know, continue to grind out at bats. I was very, very proud of how our guys focused and just were willing to grind out at bats, and didn't look real pretty for us offensively the first couple innings, but you know, we were able to, you know, get 15, 18, 20 pitches an inning. You know, just, you know, I mean, when you face those real good guys on Friday, man, you gotta find a way to survive, and you know, hopefully the bullpen pieces aren't quite as good as the number one starters, and you know, I mean, it doesn't always hold true, but you know, a lot of times it does, and you know, we were fortunate enough to get a few runs off of him, and he's very good. He's one of the best kids we faced all year.